Hey guys, Heidi here, Texas Art and Soul, Paint Party Headquarters, and we just wanted to bring Debbie to you. She is another fellow Texan, and we wanted to talk a little bit about her story with Paint Party. So welcome, Debbie. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Heidi. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so you have a studio and you're doing in-person. Are you doing online paint parties yet or only in-person still?
I am doing online birthday parties. I just had two littles walk in. Oh,
Oh,
good morning. Come on in. I have two early birds.
party in action.
Yes, yes. So if you guys want to just go put your lunch bags in the back and wash your hands with soap and water. I love you. I missed you guys all weekend. You want to come over and say hi to Miss Heidi? I don't think she
Hi.
can see her.
Oh my goodness. Hi
Aren't
guys.
they so pretty?
Are y'all ready for some fun painting? Yeah.
They've been here since the beginning. Thank you. I have a great day. Thank you.
But yeah, tell us a little bit about how your life looked before paint parties and kind of how it's going now.
Well, when I saw you on the advertising and then the commercials, I didn't make a profit. I've grown organically. I started with one student and I built and I built and I built and I drove my little car everywhere. And I went to people's houses. I did private parties. I taught at the co-op homeschool. I leased a studio on Mondays, and then I bought my studio here. And every penny I make goes back into it. And you said, let's see, you said I teach paint parties where you make a profit at each one, and I'm like, where do I sign up? Because profit, I need a profit. And so since Paint Party Headquarters, I've been profiting ever since.
Good. Isn't it
Yes.
true that it's like so many times we think as an artist we feel bad for making a profit, but just like those sweet kids, their parents are dentists, they don't feel bad to make a profit because that's their job, just like this is
Oh,
our job.
yes. And the trick and the secret is, I think, is you don't ever treat anybody like customers. You build relationships,
Yeah.
and they're like family to me. So if I ever lost my studio, which would have to be God's will, and that would be totally fine, I wouldn't lose my relationships.
Right. Yeah. Relationships are everything. Yeah.
Yes, and I would still teach my children, and I would still be doing at-home paint parties. I would still be doing online paint parties. I would teach them any way I could,
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
and
Well, I'm so excited for you to because you've been doing this and now you have a profit every party. So what's kind of one of your biggest, because I know you do art camps. So tell us a little bit about your art camps.
I love my art camps. So my art camps I do 3 months out of the year, and I have a theme every week, which it's funny because when I first started, everybody was saying, you're never going to make a profit doing themes. You're never gonna get a customer. Oh my gosh, I have to always put usually by Tuesday full.
Wow.
Um, and especially now, because normally I have 28 to 31 children at my art camps, and our big art camps now are 16 because of COVID. So
Mm-hmm.
I have everybody 10 and up wears masks. When we do a group picture at the end, everybody wears masks, but I
Mm-hmm.
have them 6 feet apart and then 6 feet next to each other, unless they're siblings. And we just play and make art all day long. We do crafts, and these kids are so happy to just be with other kids
Right. Oh,
because they've been quarantined for so long.
Yeah. And you
I
have
had two little, yes, I had two littles when we first had our first camp. They didn't even know each other. They were 6 years old. Moms walked in with their littles to sign them up, and they both just stood there and started crying. And I was like, are you okay? Like, do you know each other? And they said, no. And I said, why are you crying? It's like, I miss my friends. Like, they hadn't seen anybody in 2 months. So it was just a beautiful thing to be able to create together and paint together. And I don't think they really would have cared, you know, just to be here. But we can't play games anymore where we gather. We play school, we play art games, we play dress up. We can't do any of that anymore, but it's okay. They're happy to be here.
Well, and I love how you have been able to pivot and even change the in-person model, because a lot of
Yes,
people are like, okay, the in-person model is gone, but that's technically not true. It can still
that's right.
happen if you adjust it, right?
Yes. And also for families, you can have private parties for families. Um, I've done the virtual parties where I just have a mom pick everything up, pick up all the art kits, and then I go virtual on Zoom, and they're all around the dining room table, and we're all having a ball, and everybody's safe.
That's
So that has been huge. I never did that before. And then after quarantine, I miss my little so much that I just started drawing every day online. And I saw on YouTube this couple, they said, just get your first 50 out of the way because they're horrible. So just get them out of the way. I was so nervous. I wanted to throw up. So I just did my hands. Like they could hear me talking. I made every mistake you could possibly make, but I just kept shuffle that behind, shuffle that behind.
Was this
And
Facebook Lives? Were these Facebook Lives you were doing?
Facebook Live. Mm-hmm.
Good job.
And oh my gosh, now it's so much easier. Do I still want to throw up? Sometimes. Do I have technical difficulties? Every time. But you know what? I'll be in the grocery store and there'll be a mom with two kids going, thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing that. And I did it all for free just because I was trying to get used to the technical part. And you'd be amazed how much customers will forgive you when it's free.
Yeah.
So get those practices out there. Get your guinea pig party out there. Just do it. Fear's the opposite of faith. And that's what had to get me through. It's like, do I believe, do it be gut or do I believe in God? And so it's kind of both. But
Well, in doing the like getting, your first, like the person told you first 50, lives out of the way, like, I always tell people, I'm like, people always say, well, aren't you scared of competition because you're teaching other people to do what you do? And I'm like, first off, I believe in an abundant God. So I believe there is plenty out there and there are so many people out there. And not everybody's going to like the way I teach, they're going to like the way you teach, and vice versa. And then also, yes, that just getting over the fear and doing your Facebook Lives and getting those. Yes. Do you have tech almost every time or every time, like you said?
every time I do.
I mean, tech issues happen, but if we just throw our hands up in the air when I wanted to throw this computer out my window a zillion times, like I would never progress, but we have to
Yes.
keep trying even when we have the tech issues, because eventually we'll get better at it. We'll be able to know how to switch faster or know how to problem solve faster. So I commend you for just taking action when you were terrified, because that's big.
It was part of me announcing that I was going to be on. I did it between 11:20 and 11:40 every day because in camp, that's our break time.
Yes.
So I just kept it at that. And then I also had moms text and say, we watch your recordings later because if she does her homework, she gets to do art with Miss Debi. So I loved that. And I still get thank yous. And it's just so huge in the community. It got so many people in the doors that never did it before.
Yeah.
So, it's just such a good thing. So if our party headquarters sisters are scared, oh my gosh, we all are. We all are. So just do it. Like Nike says, just do it.
Yes.
And with as many as I've done already, only about 4 have had me. It's all just been my hands. So
Yeah.
if you're really nervous, use your Archon and set it up over your hands. Talk and show them what you're doing. It's a great way to get over the hump. And then start sneaking your whole self in there.
Just a little bit more, a little bit of arm,
Yeah.
your head.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I know you have a busy day with art camp. So what's one final tip or thought you want to leave the girls with?
1, believe in God. 2, do something today that your future self is going to thank you for, no matter how small, because it'll gather momentum. 3, don't give up. 4, lean on the group. We're here for you. And 5, I love you all. Thank you.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love the part about the gain momentum too, because it's so true. It's like it feels so hard at first, but then it starts like
Yes,
easier and it just comes more natural. And you have
yes.
such a sweet spirit about you. I've always thought that every time we've been on calls, you can just feel your
Oh,
sweet spirit from, you know, hundreds of miles away. And it's so, so beautiful. And I know, Debbie, those kids love you so much.
I love them so much. You can't fake that.
No, no. And I'm so happy for your business. And I'm so happy you're making a profit now. So that's really good.
Thank you. We all can. You
Yeah.
just need somebody to show you the way.
Yes. Well, I'm so happy for you. And thank you for taking time out to do this, and tell everyone where they can find you if they want to follow you on Facebook.
I'm at It's Art Time. On Facebook, I'm It's Art Time. And online, it's tracystudio.com. Please don't, my website is horrible. I'm learning as I go. I need to simplify, simplify, simplify.
Yes. Make things
So,
super simple, people.
yeah,
Okay.
yes.
So they can go find you on Facebook. Say it one more time.
It's Art Time. Oh, wait.
Oh, she has a sign. Good.
It's Art Time.
It's
Oh,
Art Time on Facebook. So make sure you go give her a follow and check out some of her. Oh, yay! You got the mug. That's awesome. Oh, and I love the journals. The
I
journals.
have one more thing, but I don't remember what it was. So it's going to be like Christmas when it gets here.
Yes, I know. I've been getting things in like pieces at a time. I'm like, yay! Me and Pixie keep fighting over it.
Yes, it's like Christmas. Oh,
Well, thank you so much. And everybody go check out her Facebook page. Make sure you like it and check out what she's doing with her her art camps. And remember, like Debbie said, just take action, just do it, and do it with fear. You know, we got to take action through fear. So, all right, guys, I hope y'all have a great day and we'll see you next time. Bye.